Everybody like Center for Deceased Control. That was nice. There's a new Scooby-Doo live action show coming out on Netflix. Yeah, I wasn't around during the late 70s when the first Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Machine or whatever came out. Yeah. But I grew up in 1980. I was born in 1980, so like I saw the reruns, right? So a lot of that, yeah. Yeah, I thought I always liked that hot secretary look, that Velma look. Yeah. Even before the movies, and they got that super hot babe. There was a babe in my high school that looked like that. She looked just like Velma. She was dorky and she had the glass. She was so fucking cute though. She was so sweet too. But unfortunately, she didn't become my girlfriend because she moved to a different high school. Unfortunately, so what could have been, right? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, probably then I would have been like, hey, you know what? I really like this girl, right? And then I would have been like, hey, why don't I get enough balls to ask her out, right? And then I think that would have been the next step. If I had a few more semesters, I think. But it was like one semester and then she was gone. It was just like that. I was like, fuck. Oh well. Well, it's kind of fun to just go do 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 because it is fun. Yeah, it's like songs I've been listening to a long time. Like John Denver's Country Roads. Been listening to that shit, I don't know, for a long, long time, right? Since like the beginning of YouTube almost. Like the beginning of YouTube was like 2006 or something. And maybe not that far back, but at least like, John Denver Country Roads, been jamming that out in like Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond for a long ass time, right? And the songs came out, before my time. But so it's kind of interesting to see all these commercials where all the people are singing the famous tracks, like Sweet Caroline. That was a Jack Daniels commercial for Christmas. Your life will be better with Jack fucking Daniels. That shit. Everybody's happy in the bar being wasted. And, singing along to Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline. Or, I'm sure they'll have a commercial with Neil Young, right, one day. And it'll be Heart of Gold or something. And they already did Country Roads Take Me Home. Now suddenly that's like super popular now. But like that's been that's great. That's great for, I know John Denver's dead, but his family must love the residuals, and they must love I bet, his sons or daughters or whoever, I bet they're like, yes, my dad's popular again. I knew it would happen. It's like I guess it was John Denver was like kind of, since he didn't do dirty music really, he doesn't do songs about jacking off or, he doesn't do dirty lyrics. He doesn't do, racy covers. He's not like a provocateur, I guess. He doesn't do things he's not like the Rolling Stones, show their ass cheeks and their hard dick on the front. It's not like the Rolling Stones. He's clean. He's a clean Christian artist, So there's gonna be nothing about alcohol or drugs or sex or really, It's just life is lovely. He just makes pleasant music. Kind of like, I guess, folk music, stoner music, I guess. Americana type music. Real clean. Yeah, most of his shit's real clean, as far as I know. I haven't listened to entire, John Denver albums. I'm not that big of a fan. You know what he's kind of like? John Denver is kind of like the Steve Irwin of music. He's got that patriarchal, that kind of like family man vibe to him, like Steve Irwin, like just a really decent, a really amazing guy. And I guess that's a good example, the Steve Irwin of music. Well, it's great that John Denver's popular again, and like this new generation of younger people that'll be like, oh my God, this John Denver, wow, Country Roads, this is great. It's kind of cool. And maybe some people are listening to Neil Diamond, and maybe they'll get into Neil Young. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So one day maybe they'll have this commercial where it's people in the audience and they're singing along to a Neil Young tune. Haven't they already done like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, like from Deja Vu? I've already done like our house is a very, very, very fine house. 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. So maybe one day we'll be watching the Super Bowl commercial come out. There'll be people in a stadium, a large crowd, and then you'll hear like you'll hear Heart of Gold, or oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Yeah, that one. Might be the stadium singing along, or it might be like people drunk at the bar having a good time during the holidays or something. Oh, some iced tea. Thank God. At the Center for the Deceased Control. At the Center for Deceased Control. Calculating how they dig the holes. And also, well, the kitchen is a mess, and before the storms come in, I have to take Bella to go take a shit, a dog shit. They're not. Hers can be stinky, but that puppy shit, that fresh shit is rank. You know what I mean? So the fresh shit is rank. I mean, I'm not saying that old people shit or old animal shit doesn't stink, but like something about fresh shit. You know what I mean? That shit's like fresh shit. That puppy shit's ranker. You know, it's more. I'm glad I have allergies that disrupt my sense of smell, because that means I don't have to smell as much ass as other people do. So somebody's like carrying around their dog shit and they walk past me or something, then it's like, or somebody fucking farts or shits their pants. The allergies are gonna block my sensation to that, thankfully. Or if somebody has rigor mortis and they're dead, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, so what's coming up this weekend is the Tesla takedown. I looked up how many Tesla facilities there are in Houston, Texas. There's 3 action.org protests in Houston, Tesla takedown for this weekend, Saturday. There's about, Tesla, there's 2 service centers and there's 3 dealerships in Houston, Texas. So, because I looked it up, I was curious. I was curious to see if there's going to be somebody doing like some kind of terror attack against the Tesla, because it's called Tesla Takedown Day, right? So I was just kind of curious if somebody was going to plan some shit. Now, I know they raised the penalties for it, but some people might just do it, because they're on a certain leftist ideology. They're on a burn shit idea, burn the system down kind of mentality, right? Not help the system, not build it up, not help out their fellow man, but they just like to watch the world burn. So, on this contingent, probably paid by George Soros money, actionnetwork.org. That sounds like a leftist, George Soros open society type organization. It says it's promoting peaceful protest on Tesla Takedown Day. And there's tons of protest rallies all around the nation. They want to take down the Tesla stock. They want to decimate the wealthiest man in the world. They want to take him down. They want to take down the oligarchy. Take down the man. Yeah. Take down the system. All those wannabe Ted Kaczynskis out there. All those wannabe Teds. Far Ted. Ignite Ted. No, I like Far Ted. Ted Far. Far Ted. Explode Dead. Ooh. Well, I hope it's a day of peaceful protest this Saturday, March 29th. Jasmine Crockett is all fired up about it in the 30th District in Texas here. In the House of Representatives. Oh, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have the Tesla Takedown Day. We're gonna take down Tesla and Trump. Ooh. Oh, that's really nice. I don't really understand her Ubonics, but she did whatever. You're gonna take it down. Take it on down. Okay. Yeah, I hope it's a day of peaceful protest by Action Network and George Soros Open Society Foundation. I'm sure it'll be a really peaceful day because, it's been peaceful already with all the Molotov cocktails and bombings and dealerships on fire. Yeah, so what Pam Bondi and the Attorney General in the Trump administration did is that they added harsher penalties for vandalizing, for terrorizing. They upgraded the charges to terrorism for setting fire to Tesla dealerships and service centers and so forth. So if somebody gets caught and they did it, then they're gonna get 20 years to life or some shit like that. So, man, 20 years of your life gone just like that over some, leftist insane ideology. Yeah. And, so this guy who's 36, he's not going to get out until he's fucking 56 or something. That's 20 years of your life. You might as well just play Nintendo for 20 years. That's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm going to play Nintendo for 30 years and then I'll be 60. And then Nintendo will give me a retirement plan for playing so much Nintendo. No, probably not. So, because I don't work for Nintendo, not officially. Anyway. So, it's not right now. Well, Tesla Day, Tesla Takedown Day on Saturday, March 29th. I hope it's, peaceful and all that. And people get to exercise their right to assemble and the right to protest peaceably, as the First Amendment of the Constitution allows, and the Bill of Rights. Well, I hope the kids have a great time. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope everybody has a dandy time out there at Tesla. There's 3 protests in Houston, but they're all nationwide. They're kind of worldwide, but most of them are in the United States. Why is that? Well, I mean, getting together a group of Trump haters and Tesla haters, it could just boil down to the fact that you can protest more in the United States than you can in any other country. You can express yourself to a pretty high extent with the First Amendment. The First Amendment of the Constitution is the right to petition the government for redress of grievances, the right to free speech except for terroristic threats, and slander and libel, and then of course the freedom of religion, so you can worship any kind of religion or God that you want, and then also the right to assemble. Oh, did I forget one? Religion, the government, speech. Yeah, the right to a free press. That's the other one, right? That's all 5. It hasn't really been a free press for a long time, right? Was the press really ever free from the government? Apparently it was supposed to be a kind of a watchdog group for the government, make sure it stayed in line and serve the interests of the people. That was the original intent of the free, quote unquote, free press. But we've seen that it's not really a free press. It serves the interest of moneyed, powerful interests, and it doesn't serve the needs of the people anymore. I don't think it's done that for a long, long time, if it ever did in the first place. Well, I think it's frog mating season because I think a frog got in here. Oh, there it is. Ribbit. There it is. Let it loose. The frog mating season down in the swamp, down in the coastal swamp of the Gulf of America. God bless, best of success. Don't stop believing, Journey.